What's going on this week in Nerf?
Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and this week we've got a couple of neat community things, so let's just talk about it. After a long wait, it's finally confirmed. End War will once again have a 130 FPS cap. Normally, HVZ games at the Rochester Institute of Technology have a 100 FPS cap, but a compromise was reached between the school and the End War staff. As a result, eye protection will not only be mandatory, but it will also be free if you don't have your own. So it's really just a good deal for all sides, and it means a safer game for everybody playing. We already enforce eye protection at PvP clubs, so just because one side doesn't have blasters doesn't mean we shouldn't protect everyone who's playing. Speaking of PvP, if your main End War interest is in the Foam Pro Tour, the next qualifier is this Saturday in New Jersey. If you have a team interested, check the link below for more info. Nerf Hyper is still a thing, and we have pictures of the Hyper Fuel 20. Companies send out products early for review to boost ratings online. That's not a new thing. However, for the Fuel, some of those reviews included pictures. So even though Walmart doesn't have pictures on the listing, the reviews do have them. And they look strangely familiar. Many episodes back, we saw artist renditions of leaked images, and this one is a match for the pistol. I don't know about you, but the fact that this was correct gives me hope for seeing the other leaked image. In any case, we hope to see these blasters on shelves very soon. AK Blaster Mod just got some worker Nightingales, and they took the opportunity to post some pictures of the internals. So we can confirm that the new angled talons are smaller than the first generation magazines and are likely not cross-compatible. We can also confirm the use of micro wheels, which is new for worker. Unfortunately, the motors aren't physically mounted in the shell. They're glued in place, just like the cages in the Hurricane. So unless they're using something special, that's a far less durable solution than a cage with screw holes. I think that will be the first thing that community designers will tackle, and if someone else doesn't do it first, we will. Did you forget about Nerf Roblox? Hopefully you didn't, because there are plenty more blasters to leak. Maybe. New Roblox item entries were found by Stupid on Roblox's catalog next to the Snake Blaster that we saw a couple of weeks ago. One looks like a micro shot made of fruit salad with its pineapple handle, and the other looks like a more fashionable ninja rough cut with 6-star capacity. Since Roblox themselves are listed as the creator, it's safe to assume these are actual in-game blaster models and not just third-party designs. We have no clue if or when these will be announced as real-life blasters, but I do like the design on the shotgun. It reminds me of the later Rebel blasters with the fancy shell molding and the gold bits, but also ninja, because nunchucks. It's kind of neat. And now for the community designs. If you thought the Nerf Pathfinder needed a short dart conversion, say no more. GMG 801 has a conversion kit available on Thingiverse, allowing you to use angled talons with it. Some shell cutting is required, but there's a handy slideshow with pictures and instructions for making the process as easy as possible. So if you come across a Pathfinder for cheap but don't care for rival, now you have another option because this blaster's shell is too cool to pass up. The Sillymax 1400 is finally available for download. This blaster takes the guts out of a Nerf Titan rocket launcher and puts them in the shell modeled after the classic Supermax. According to SillyButts, once you've downloaded and printed the shell, you can just throw the internals in and even reuse the shells from the Titan in your collection. Barrels for firing rockets, Mega XL, and shotgun blasts are all available, and you can find the files on SillyButts' GitHub page. And if you really want to complete the look, you can buy some custom stickers off of his Redbubble too. And now it's time for the mod of the week, and this week it goes to Atlas Unit 22 with Project Minerva. This Centurion Strife integration goes big. Not only does it use a power tool battery, it also features a dual stage brushless cage and solenoid pusher for both single and full auto. It's pretty, it's fast, it's loud. It looks like the rate of fire on this thing is about the speed the mag is capable of feeding it, and it hits 260 FPS, which is just crazy. I'd really rather a orange tip on this thing, but otherwise it's an insane build, and I would hate to be on the receiving end of it. And that's all the news I have for this week. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, the links to everything that I talked about are down in the description, so you can click on those and join in the discussion. There's also the like button, the subscribe button, and all the other YouTube stuff. If you want to support what we do, foamblastshop.com is the way to do it. And also, there's a Discord link, so you can talk with us throughout the week. Let us know what you're seeing going on in Nerfs, and make sure that I see what's going on in Nerf, because there's just a lot, all the time, forever. It never stops. But thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Bye.